This edition of MacVoices is brought to you by Drobo. Simple, safe, expandable storage for your data. Visit drobostore.com/MacVoices and get $40 off the Drobo Gen 3 with the code CHUCK40, or $50 off the Drobo 5D or 5N with the code CHUCK50. Hi, I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoices at CES. I'm in the Gripix booth talking to Anthony and Tyler about Gripix, their line of accessories for GoPro cameras. And in case you haven't figured it out, folks, this is the first time I'm shooting at one of these shows with a GoPro. So I'm kind of interested to see what you all have. Good to have you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Thanks for having us.
So I'm not sure who's going to be the primary spokesman, but tell me what Gripix is.
Well, Tyler can start since you're the product.
So Gripix is basically a system that allows you to utilize more functions of your GoPro. So normal handles and everything else that you can buy for GoPro, they just allow you to hold the camera, and it's hard to operate the camera. That's a big problem that people have. So we thought long and hard about how we can improve that, and we ended up integrating the Wi-Fi remote that comes with GoPro into this handle. I don't know if you want to...
Yeah, I'll hold this for you.
So basically what it is, the heart of the system is the Wi-Fi trigger handle. So inside of this handle, this is kind of the core, is the Wi-Fi remote. So it just pops right in and out, and you can access all the functions with these two rubber buttons. And when you pull the trigger, it actuates the record button on the remote. So everything syncs up exactly like your camera. The screen mirrors the camera, so it allows you to take this away from the camera and operate it just like you would the remote, or it allows you to keep everything really modular and go, oh, I want to start with this handle. Everything's a mounting system, so it all kind of holistically works together. So you can take the handle core, you can add on things like either a camera. I don't know if you want to grab one of those cameras, Walshy. You can add your GoPro camera. We have our patent pending mounting system. It's quarter turn. So once you have your camera on the mount, you simply push it on, locks in place. We have a thumb release, so it's all locked on there, solid. You can go in the ocean, anywhere with this. It's all flushable. So the remote is waterproof. So the whole system is made to be hosed out, sand, whatever. It's just as rugged as the cameras themselves. So that's a great feature. Everything's reversible, so you can put the camera backwards. So if you want to shoot yourself, you just pull the trigger. If you're like what Anthony and I use it for is surfing a lot. So if we're in a wave, we'll hold it behind us and look forward. So it gets a great kind of as if you were doing it shot. So that's one of the cool features. You want to hold that? We also make these cold shoe mounts for attaching lights and microphones. And so it all fits within the same mounting system. So it's all very simple. You can click that on there. Everything, you can put that on the top or bottom. So if you wanted to have a camera on top and a microphone on the bottom, you could mount it here, or a light, and shine on your subject. So there's a lot of possibilities. But so right now what I'll show you is what we call the Lowepro Grip. It's a grip that skateboarders, snowboarders, anybody who wants to get low to the ground and film action sports, it's a good one. So the grip looks like this. You pop them on, lock it. Now you have a low angle grip that you can attach lights, microphones. We have a fold out, another cold shoe adapter that flips out. So you can have a mic here and a light here, etc. and fully operate the camera. And one of the major features that this allows you to do, not just to start recording, but the camera has this great 30 frames per second burst mode, so you can do high-res images that people don't utilize because you have to touch the camera in order to do that. So with this, I can be filming my buddy snowboarding, pull the trigger, and do a 30-frame high-res sequence. It allows you to do it with one hand, and it makes everything easier. So it's just, we just want to we're not trying to reinvent the GoPro wheel or do anything crazy. We're not a tech company, but we're just trying to make this awesome camera easier to use and more user-friendly. And one of the major problems that we've discovered over the years has been that you have to actually touch the camera to operate it. So this allows you to do it much easier. And then we have other things. We have a pole. We can attach many things to both sides of this. So it's proving to be really nice. And everything is modular. So even this camera mount goes right on top of the handle. Everything moves around quick and easy.
So I could even mount 2 GoPros if I wanted 2 different angles.
Of course.
It's like a little erector set for a GoPro, and I really like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like it because it's got a good solid feel to it. So this is something built for action sports. And you're right, the GoPro is a great camera, but I think when it was originally envisioned, it was envisioned as, okay, we're going to stick it here, and then we're going to ignore it. And as it's become more and more useful,
more people are using it for more things. They're becoming really high-end cameras, professional cameras. The new black has got great picture quality, and the functions are great. It's just that the mounts and other features need to keep up with the camera. So, and like you said, yeah, we didn't want to skimp on the design here. So we have it's not a soft touch paint or anything. It's a double molded rubber overmold process. So it's got weight. It feels good, and that's kind of what we were going for. We wanted it to look expensive and nice like the camera when you have the black on there, so.
Okay, so first question obviously is what kind of pricing? I realize there are a lot of different components, but give me a ballpark.
Yeah, so the handle itself it's $99 for the handle. The suitcase, this is coined the Lowepro, is $59, and the top pole is $49.
So it's very affordable.
Yeah, so you can get the entire set for under $200.
Wow, that's very nice.
So some handles out there are $150, and that's just for a handle. So this is you can get a whole array of things that can work together for under $200.
Availability. Is it available now or coming? Or
it will be coming. It's in process right now, and we're going to be shipping in March. So
excellent. The website where we send people to order theirs.
GoGripix.com.
GoGripix.com. Perfect. Anything to add, Anthony?
Yeah, I mean, being a GoPro athlete and being a GoPro from the beginning, I've used the camera from the start, and I always had, I've been on production shoots and media shoots and new products, and obviously surfing is what I do as a professional surfer. So I've been on a lot of shoots, and like me and Tyler before, like I said, we were making camera mounts for big housings and stuff like that, and then I came across GoPros, and then we really wanted something that I could use, like functionality, like surfing, like using your 2 hands, like it just doesn't work. So, it's been a couple of years of designing and testing, and so it's been well tested. Surfing's like pretty much the hardest sport to do this with because there's so much moving parts with the waves and so many unknowns in the water and everything like that. So, it's tested for that. So everything else is kind of like it covers a lot of fields.
Well, I love it because you guys saw a problem that you had and you set about fixing it. So that's sometimes the way it is best.
Born off of what we love to do. This is what we would be doing this anyway. So we want to use them.
Well, guys, thank you. Very cool product. I'll have to look into it when they're shipping. Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you.
Folks, we'll have more from International CES in Las Vegas. I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoices. Visit MacVoices.com for links, show notes, to subscribe, to connect with Chuck on Twitter, Google+, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and the MacVoices blog. Subscribe to our weekly newsletter, the MacVoices Dispatch, to stay up to date on all the latest MacVoices news from our front page or at MacVoices.com/newsletter. Do more with your Apple tech by subscribing to the free MacVoices magazine on Flipboard by visiting MacVoices.com/magazine. Advertising and sponsorships handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CashFly at cashfly.com.